Right, everyone. WeaponCollector here. Fucking hell, this is weird. I'm streaming from the YouTube thing. Yeah, this is proper weird. It's even turned it round for me. So it's sort of mirrored it how I normally see it. Don't matter. That'll do. Yeah. All right, Zed. I can't. Anyone joining? I can't do no clips tonight. I've run out of my thing for StreamYard. I can only do. What is it? I think you can do 20 hours a month, and it resets tomorrow. So tonight I'm just going to be on normal YouTube, sort of, not StreamYard anyway. Yeah, it's weird. It's backwards for me. I'm really tired tonight, so I'm probably only going to do about an hour. I'll see how I feel. I ain't even made myself a coffee because I had one about an hour ago, so there's no point in having two. And I was going to say I don't know which microphone it's using, but it is using this one. Yeah, pretty fucking tired tonight. So, hello everyone, how are you? Yeah, as I said, I can't do no clips, so straight in this time. So, hello, Mr. Live here, Tactical Persio and Rex. Let me check this is on. Yeah, it's on live chat. Yeah, I ain't done it on here for ages. This is just you doing the YouTube app thing, So, what you lot been at then? I ain't been up to a lot this week. Stomach was out. The reason why I'm tired is my stomach muscle was hurting all last night. Kept me awake most of the evening. You right, mother? You right, breathe fire? So I got some new. I don't know if you can see that there. I got some new. Actually, this should be in 1080p tonight. On here, it should come out 1080. Yeah, I got some new body armor panels. Cost me about 35 quid. It's not bad. Zed said I got made a blue bastard on that stream. Nice one, nice one. Yeah, I never got to watch that in the end. I was gonna, and then when it finished, it seemed to disappear for some reason. Mother said, "So you got the package?" No, I haven't. I still haven't. No, the weird thing is, there's two people who've said to me, "Can they send me something?" I've said yes to both of them over a week ago. Nothing. No confirmation that the package I sent got to them either. Gas Goblin said, "I might shout out to our Craig in South Africa." So, hello, Craig from South Africa. How you doing, mate? That said, he doesn't know what he's done. I don't know how often he'll stream, but it's always good to have mods on there, isn't it? Been sneezing just before I came on as well. Got a slightly runny nose. Yeah, I ain't done a lot all week. Just been playing the computer game. Fucking stomach. Well, I did a bit of stuff in the shed, but it was just sort of nothingy stuff. I made a handle for my drill, so it's got one bigger handle because you tend to use only one. Although it's got three, you tend to just use one. So one longer one, you just sort of grab it and you can sort of go like that with it. You know what I mean? You don't tend to use any of the others really. You tend to just use one. So I made a bigger handle for that. I sorted out the bolts for the vice on it, but yeah, that's about it really. But yeah, I've done something and my side's hurting a little bit. It's not too bad at the minute, but last night it kept waking me up. Persio said, only just recovered from last weekend. Fuck's sake. What happens on drunk stream stays on drunk stream. You're right, Jamie. I may stay on later tonight, by the way. It depends if I wake up or not, but at the minute I'm quite tired. Tactical said, Zed said Tactical has your toe. Matt Francis, right, mate? And he said, Mike, how are you, mate? I'm finally moving into my council flat on Monday. Can't wait. So I've missed you later. Oh, that's excellent news. I'm all right. I'm all right. Very tired tonight. I couldn't sleep last night, and it's catching up with me now. But yeah, I'll try to stay for about an hour and a half, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's excellent news, mate. And you said it's still in your local area, didn't you? So that's another good thing. Lord Flashheart said, evening, fellow knitting club members. As long as you're knitting something like chainmail or something. Talking of chainmail, I got some more body armor panels today to do the to do the stab tests on. And what I was hoping what I was hoping would come has come, because you never know really what kind of body armor you're going to get until it arrives. And I wanted some that had the chainmail in, because none of the body armors I've got, stab protection one, have the chainmail in. So I wanted one of chainmail in so I could do a comparison of different types of stab armor. So that's the panel. I've opened up the side of it. You can see the Kevlar hanging out. But this also has chainmail in it as the stab protection. Let me see if I can cover up the rest of the screen. I can't get fucking... Problem is it's still focusing on the you know, the guns there. There you go. But it'd be interesting to do a comparison and show you what's in body armor, because yeah, none of my stab proof vests have got chainmail in. They've all got other things. One of them's just got Kevlar type stuff in. One of them's got metal sort of oval discs that have holes in them. Gas Goblin said, "Can you shout out Craig? Can't super chat bought a 5-in-1 shovel from the surplus." Gas Goblin, I've shouted you, mate, out. I shouted him out. Hello, Craig from South Africa. Now, you can't do super chat on mine, but you could do a coffee.com thing if you want. Dad said, by the way, if anyone sees the film called Lighthouse on Netflix, don't bother watching it. I think I've seen that. Is that the one with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe? And it's got the only good thing about Lighthouse. Actually, I didn't mind the Lighthouse, but it's a bit weird, isn't it? I did like the fact that you actually get to see a real life mermaid vagina. I would have played Lucky Bastard then, but I can't. Mother said, imagine George using a terror attack in Norway to say bows and crossbows are effective. Yeah, you imagine that? That'd be pretty fucked up. Matt said, yes, still local, mate. Well chuffed. About time. Been private over 15 years now. Yeah, that's excellent, mate. Fucking excellent. Was it fishy? You'd have to ask them. So yeah, I can do some more tests, and now I can do a video showing you what is actually in stab proof body armor, because they're not all the same. I've got at least 4 different kinds of stab proof, stab resistant body armor now. So I could probably make an all right video out of that. So as I said, Netflix does quite a few good films, but also some are a bit crap. Funny thing is, I've just managed to get the sign in for Netflix now. Someone's given me this, their password to Netflix, so I can actually watch things on Netflix again on a account that actually stays open. Because the other person who used to do it for me, Daryl, I appreciate it, but he would only have it on for a month and then he'd turn it off again. Matt said, are you doing a special Halloween stream? Yes, I am, definitely. Yes. Yeah, there's going to be a Halloween special video and Halloween stream. I don't know if that's going to be the stream or not. I'm not sure at the minute. But yeah, there's going to be a Halloween, because they're different nights, aren't they? When's Halloween? Halloween's a Sunday. So yeah, you might get a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday stream this year, or a Friday stream, Saturday stream, Sunday, Halloween long video. But yeah, undecided yet. But something definitely happening, because I'm getting sent in the videos. Matt, Gas Goblin said, cheers for the shout out. Internet slow, 5 minutes behind. Well, he's got 2 now. There's a free movies and TV show. Quick as we'll delete the link for 1 minute. All right, nice. I have got a place, but yeah, nice one, tactical. That's what I loved last year's Scary Story one. Yeah, it should be the similar thing. I've already got at least an hour's worth of footage. And then I think Zed's still going to join in. So we've still got Zed. Luke's going to do a video. Carl. DMM's doing summer. Actually, I've already got his, but he may be doing something else. Yeah, and anyone else who wants to join in, you don't have to join in with a with a true story now either. You can do whatever you want. You can do true story, ghost story, go to a haunt. Oh, Slingshot was joining in. Go to a haunted place, do a walk around, send in some CCTV footage of ghosts, anything you want. None of it's sort of creepy Halloween based stuff. Lord Flashheart said there was The Conjuring double feature last night at BBC 4. Or was Nora? We're on BBC 4 or Film 4. But yeah, they're all right. I've seen them. Yeah, they're quite good. They're all right. They're worth a watch, aren't they? Zed said I watched Ninth Precinct tonight. What's that, Zed? I recognise the name to that, unless I'm just thinking of Precinct 13. Let me just Google it quickly. Yeah, no StreamYard tonight. I've run out of bloody. You can only do 20 hours a week, and the second stream I did last Saturday would have been tonight's, if that makes sense. I've never seen that. The Ninth Precinct. Looks all right. Yeah, can't do no clips tonight. James said, you going trick or treating this year, Mike? Nah, no. I have to stay in and answer the door to all the little shits. Right, Peach, how you doing, mate? That said, filmed my. Oh, and Tactical, yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah, well, I wasn't sure whether you was joining in or not. I wasn't sure. That's filmed mine, but need to redo the audio due to the wind. I'm scared of Doug was. Are you really joining in, though? Are you joining in? Now said no StreamYard tonight. No, Zed said it's not bad, quite funny in places. Lord Flash said last Saturday's turned out a good laugh. Yes, it was good from what I remember, which it ain't a lot. I'm going to have to cut down those a bit, I think. Make them more of a special occasion thing. I'll tell you what I am going to do. We won't talk about it too much because it does my head in, but, you know, I think if I do those late night ones, it's going to be, I'm going to have to drink beer because no matter how much beer I drink, I struggle to get very, very pissed, if that makes sense, because of the percentage of it. And you can't really add, unless you've got stuff to add into it, you can't make it stronger. So I'll still do the late night ones every now and then. They're going to be a little bit rarer, special occasions, and I'll get beers in for that so that, you know, so I can actually remember it when I finish. Yeah, it was a good one. There was quite a lot of people watching on there, I think. I don't know about a lot of people, but there was a lot of people I hadn't seen for ages, new names and that. We can talk about it a little bit, just don't say anything I've been doing, that's all. Matt said the new Rise of the Foot Soldier film was good. Like Vinnie Jones. Vinnie Jones is in it. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'd seen that actually. I think on the website I go on, that had come up, and I wasn't sure if that was a new one or an old one. Persia said, I'm off it rough as fuck most of this week. I don't think I was all right this week. When I did one a couple of weeks ago, fucking that did me in for a week. I was all right this time, but yeah. But I think next time I'll stick to something I can't make stronger and stronger. But I was drinking a lot of weird shit that night anyway. So yeah, I'll probably only be on for about an hour and a half tonight. If I wake up, but I'll tell you what, I had a coffee early and that didn't. Coffee don't wake me up anyway. But yeah, normally on here, if I have a coffee, it sort of wakes me up a bit. But I ain't even made one tonight. Then it all around Mike's for a beer. Got myself some pens as well for writing down on that video. Dennis Dillon just said, watch that Nobody film the other night. It's pretty good. Definitely worth watching. I need to watch that. Where is it? I don't think it's up there now. Yes. Right. Is it directed? I didn't know the bloke. I didn't know it, but I think the person who directed Nobody is the same person who directed Hardcore Henry in it. What's his name? I don't know. It's Ilya Nashula, whatever his name is. Yeah, and if it's him, that's probably a good film. And I also like Bob Odenkirk anyway. Mr. Live here said nobody was pretty good. Freddie, you're right, mate. Matt said I've been playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint lately. I have been playing The Last of Us 2. I did see your comment, Zed, and then when I went to reply, it disappeared. And so did someone else's for some reason. Jim. You're right, Jim. Nice one. I'll check that out then, Dad is doing, because that is a fucking excellent film. That's an amazing film. I know nobody's probably completely different film, but you know what I mean? Mother said I need to watch Taxi. What, the original Robert De Niro Taxi Driver? I've seen that. That's worth a watch. You know what? Weirdly, I don't have that on DVD though. It's one of those I never got around to getting. I put my phone on fucking. I'll just call it private for do not disturb. Said, what was your reply? Fuck off. No. That bouncing on it, I don't know why that's doing that. It's definitely not the padded thing. It's probably more of the nature of just the energy going in and then pushing it back up. Because when you hit with a fist, you hit and then you're still going forward, if that makes sense. Whereas something inert without pressure keep going against it would do that. You know what I mean? That's the only way I can think of why it's bouncing. Unless it's because it's bouncing off the actual wooden floor. But there's not a lot I can do about it. I have bought some plasticine though, because that was an afterthought of myself, or whatever you'd call it. Plasticine, they do actually have something like plasticine underneath it, so that if the knife penetrates through, it's got the soft plasticine that doesn't give at all, but it will still let the blade go deeper in, so you can see the full penetration. Nick's Knives, how you doing, mate? Timbo, how you doing, Timbo? Oh, Timbo's joined in on the Halloween video. Oh, fucking issue knows tonight. Freddie said just going down to put the tumble dryer on. We'll be back in a minute. Nice one. Thought I saw another fucking comment somewhere that I hadn't read. Hello, Smiley, right, mate? Yeah, hello, everyone who's just joining. They're not allowed in the Wendy house, luckily, Zed. He said, that sounds like a good idea until your niece and nephew pinch stuff. Do you know how much that shit cost me, though? To fucking get enough fucking plasticine. Have a guess how much it cost me to get enough plasticine to be that wide. So 20 centimeters by 22 centimeters, 2.5 centimeters thick. Guess how much that cost me? Mother said, I think I'll be making a knuckle duster in a 5-axis CNC machine. Nice one. Yeah, that should do it. That would be perfect. They're always making he's not in this country, so what he's saying is perfectly legal. Yeah, there's a lot of sort of professional makers who make them on CNC. Jim said, and George, Tactical Bjorn was there this morning. Love the worms. Who was that to? Nick Dodds is going to suggest a cushion or something like that. But plasticine is perfect. Great way to see the minor damage that would be missed. Yeah, the issue is people have given me some good ideas, but if you start going too much into cushions and that, it then becomes not the same test that the Home Office do. Because that was what I was trying to do. I could have done this test loads of different ways, but I want it to be the exact same standard as I physically can as the Home Office. And if I start adding loads of padding underneath, that's not what they do. They have a little bit of padding about that thick, and then a layer of plasticine. Yeah, but I agree with you, cushion and all that. But yeah, it then becomes not the same tests they do, and then may have different results of what they would. So I'm trying to keep it as close as possible. But it was an oversight on my part. When I looked through back all the information I got, I did see that they do have a layer of plastering underneath the padded, the padding. My padding might be, I might add a little bit to that to make it a little bit denser, but I had to do what I had. Yeah, it was actually about 20 quid. Smiley said that was an interesting video done. Thank you. Yeah, I just thought, because I could get a knife like that and just sit there stabbing it all fucking day, but it's not the same test. It's not the same test, and you get tired, and you're not hitting straight, and you're not hitting the same. Whereas that thing, you drop it down, it's going to be vertical pretty much every time, give or take a couple of centimeters either way. But that bottle deliberately is made so that it will only go a little bit. So the tip may go from there to maybe that or that, but that's not a lot compared to what you might do stabbing with your hand. Same energy, and it's the same exact energy as well. That's exactly what they do. They drop a 1.9 kilogram weight with a blade on the end of it. At 4'3" inches, and that creates 24 joules, and that's their test. Where am I? Lord Flashshot says, seen the Junction reverse Mamba you put up, mate? Looks wild for the size. Jim said, Mike, I've had an idea for your Halloween video. Just found out some scary shit near here. Can I do a live report on it? Yes. Yeah, tell you what, Jim, that'd be perfect. Yeah. Yep. We can do that. Nice one. That sounds fucking excellent, actually. Yes. Definitely. Yeah. Thing with StreamYard, you can do that pretty easily anyway. So you know what I mean? Yeah, nice one. Smiley said totally different from your others. Well, this one I just thought I'd try and make it a bit more sort of scientific and accurate to how it's supposed to be. Because also everyone stabs different strengths. I may be stabbing more, I may be stabbing less, you don't know. And you do get tired anyway. And you're not as accurate each time. You know what I mean? So it stays accurate, and I ain't got to keep stabbing something either. But that's not what it was. Fred had been up to much. Not really, mate. Not really. Just did those 2 videos. The Halloween video one, which looks like we're going to get a live report now. It sounds excellent. And the body armor. So I did get some more body armor if people didn't hear before. That's the back panel, and the front panel's over there. Yeah, Jim, that sounds fucking excellent, mate. I look forward to that. Mother said, Mike, what do you think about the reverse limbs Mamba? Is that what? Did you send me that? I don't know if I've even seen that. Or is that not? I don't know. Send me something. I don't know if I'm missing something here. Oh, yeah, hang on. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that. Nick said, received the Wolf Roy one in that raffle today. Ah, nice one. Lucky bastard. Can't do the videos tonight, Nick. Matt said, night, Mike. I need to get my head down. Been up since 5 a.m. All right, nice one. Matt, take care, mate. I'm going to do a live practice run with Rachel, Mike. So I should be able to pull off a live one for you. Nice one. That sounds excellent, Jim. I look forward to that. I'll talk to you about it, and we'll sort out where we're going to do it. You know what I mean? Like what part we're going to do it and all that. What time. You know what I mean? We'll have to discuss what time you're ready for it, so I can get ready. James said, Mike, why can't you shoot guns on your live streams, but knives and crossbows are okay? I don't know I know what YouTube say, but I don't know why they say it. There's a thing that says, I think it was after that, was it just the New Zealand shooting? You know that shooting when he live streamed it? After that, they got a bit weird. That's what I think it is. Some people think it's because someone shot themselves accidentally on the live stream, but I don't know. And they changed it, saying that you can't. No, I'll tell you when it was. It was. It might have also been after that Vegas shooting. You know the Vegas shooting, and they changed all the laws in America, and for some reason the UK copied it. Because I always find it hilarious that America banned bump stocks, and so did we. And we banned a load of other weird shit that no one uses in this country anyway. You know, who goes down the local rifle range with bump stock in this country? No one, I bet. But there wasn't a single fucking person over here who was doing that. And then they changed it so you can't handle firearms, sell firearms for a video, talk about selling firearms on a video, shoot firearms on a video, and a load of shit like that. You can't talk about bump stocks and a lot of weird shit like that. But it also, the reason I cover mine up, because it says this is also some of the examples why you might get a strike. So just to be careful, I cover them up now. Matt, Jim said to Matt, can't say too much about where. It's all a bit dodgy. Fuck's sake. No, don't get that out there, Jim. Fucking hell. So that says, by the way, Mike, have you seen Todd's video on making bushcraft survival? I haven't seen the video, but I saw it on there. The first thing I thought was, he's been watching my brother's videos, he has. See you, military. Right, mate, how you doing? Happy birthday for the other day. Ted said, well, if you get arrested, involved in a brawl, it'll still be interesting. Yeah, that's it. It sounds like it's going to be more interesting than usual, because Jim's videos are always good anyway. Fucking hell. Drop out, man. Said, all right, mate. You're all right, mate. And he said, see that nutter having a go at the US in his comments. Having a go at us in his... Yeah, I think that was a weird troll. He's gone now. Yeah. Freak shows, aren't they? Tactical said he I don't know how he knew. Maybe he clicked on the channel and it said, I think you can do that on your phone. It said the bloke had left 28 messages or something, 28 comments on my videos. I'd only seen 2, but I think a lot of the videos a lot of the comments he was replying to people, writing weird shit. Fucking nutters, isn't they? Spyro, how you doing, mate? You smash that like button. Hello from America. We're armed and ready for war here in the US. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Not fast at the bump stock on my R9 for rapid fire. You'd have to make it bump the fucking lever back and forward, wouldn't you? Jim said, Mike, I'll email you to figure out the live stuff. It's Halloween night, isn't it? Yes. We'll do it Halloween night, which is Sunday. So I'll do a live stream Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday night we'll do the video. All right, yes, I've committed myself now. We're doing it Halloween night. It's got to be Halloween night anyway, because otherwise it's not Halloween then, is it? So yeah, Halloween night. Yeah, message me and we'll sort out the time so I know when to start and do it all. But obviously I need to get you on as you're going, you know what I mean? Sounds excellent, to be honest. I love it. Adio, how are you? It's the first time here. Hello, everyone. How you doing, mate? You all right? Anyone watching, by the way, if you want to join in as well by sending in a video, you can. As I said, this is for the Halloween special. So we'll do you can do true ghost story, like true paranormal events, ghost stories if you ain't got that. You know, traditional old ghost stories, because they're still sort of based on truth anyway. Haunted locations, go somewhere haunted, all stuff like that. Send in CCTV. Even if you've got an old video on your channel talking about a ghost story or something that happened to you, send that in. That's all right. Because if we haven't seen it, it's still new to us. Fred bump stock on the break barrel air gun. Yeah, exactly. But it made me laugh. Who do you think anyone over here is going to a rifle range and using a bump stock? I don't think so. People would get mental, wouldn't they? I would look on there to see the stuff that it's really weird, the shit that they that link didn't work. Hang on. Yeah, some of the shit they mention on there is really bizarre. I'm just looking at this video that Mother sent. I'll go back onto that in a second. Irishman said, Zed, Todd's bushcraft crossbow is the same as his Dark Ages crossbow, just a little rougher looking. Yeah, I had a little look through it. It did look good, but your Malk's made one of those, you know, about 10 years ago. Nah, but even Malk wouldn't have been the first person to make it. I think that it looks good though, and I think, cause I like Todd actually. I think he's a good bloke. He's one of the better lot of the big channels. You know what I mean? I got a bit of respect for Todd Cutler. He's good. But yeah, I think the thing with making that, it's more of a challenge to yourself to prove you can, isn't it? Right, let me just look at this crossbow quickly. Oh, so it's it's the FMA thing, but with reverse limbs. Fuck me, that looks lovely. I bet that cost a lot of money though, wouldn't it? What's the price? That looks really nice, actually. So Annie, while Mother's on, actually, while you're on, Mother, so you said I could keep this whole thing, didn't you? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this end off. I'm gonna show people how to mount one of these on a redback on the arm. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do with that. I'm waking up a little bit now, so I may stay on later. We'll see what happens. Freddie said, didn't even really know you could. Now that's what I mean. No one's buying bump stocks over here. Not flash a bump stock on my bushcraft knife for multiple rapid size. Yeah, now that'll do good. Yes, automatic, automatic knife. Right, said the other day I had to fire my AR-15 over the head of someone trying to rob my car. It was very loud, and I got lucky. Didn't go to jail. But now I want a crossbow for those silent kills. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Crossbows aren't as quiet as you'd think, but obviously they're a lot more. They're a lot quieter than a fucking firearm, aren't they? Sing, how you doing, mate? You right? Giordano, how you doing, mate? He said, hey, Mike, I enjoyed your video on walking sticks and the deputy yardstick. Love the selfie stick of it. Thank you. I think my niece has been playing around with this one today. My house is full of bloody walking sticks and Zimmer frames and shit like that, walking frames. She likes to walk around pretending she's got a broken leg, you know, my little 5-year-old niece. So I thought this is the perfect size for her, but I only had to extend it out to about that much, and then it's actually perfect height. Handle on that makes your hands all black. Oh, also about the Halloween video. You can send in more than one video if you like. If you live near somewhere that's supposedly haunted, go down there and have a look for us. Yeah, bump stock on your slingshot. Zed said he was also using it as an excuse to show off a couple of knives from his new bush. There you go then. Yeah, but I like Todd Cutler. I can respect him. But I'll be honest, some of the bigger channels I have no respect for at all. But I like Todd Cutler. He's a decent bloke. Yeah. If there's no tactical, bad tactical, I definitely do not want to be seen. What's that? Mr. Whitmore, how you doing, mate? Irishman, how you doing? You know, I think Todd Cutler was making it because he made more bushcraft knives that he's selling. Just showing off what could be done with a couple of knives. So there you go, yes. Mother said, crossbows are not silent as people think. In complete silence, you'll hear everything. Yeah, they're not that quiet, really, are they? Timbo said, can we even get bump stocks over it? Well, definitely can't now. Yeah, it cracked me up, Timbo. When when the US was banning bump stocks, for some reason we did as well. And YouTube, well, so we banned them over here, and YouTube made it so you couldn't put bump stocks on videos. Very bizarre. But especially banning them over here. No fucker was going down to a rifle range with a bump stock. You'd get chucked out in 2 seconds. Well, I assume you would anyway. I know even in America they don't like that shit sometimes. Nick said, a mate of mine in Sweden had to call the police the other day because of a nutter firing a 2.2 rifle out of one of the garages at his apartment building, firing at the metal barrier. Yeah, some people are fucking idiotic, aren't they? They have the sense they're fucking born with. Well, I probably weren't born with any. That's my fucking bit of acid indigestion, isn't it? Mr. Whitmore said, bump stocks, them ones are more dangerous, Mike. I saw that one you're holding for a crossbow. They're illegal. What this you mean? No, that's just a normal stock. That's not illegal. That is not bump stock. That's just an extending stock. But I'm going to make one of these. I don't know how easy these are to buy, but I'm pretty sure no one's ever done a video. Well, someone must have done a video, but I've never seen a video of anyone showing you how to put one of these on a redback. On another note, I'd have to laugh at George's video on the dry fire in his low-powered 35mm pistol crossbow. So low-powered, not smoking. I actually commented on that video saying exactly that, Zed. I said, I didn't want to sound too rude, so I said, interesting video. But I'm not surprised seeing as that limb is £35. That limb on that crossbow is actually as weak as the most weakest old crossbows you could get. You know those really cheap old crossbows that used to have the metal prod? It's the same power as one of those. So he's going backwards in technology now instead of forward. Daft Dave, you're right, mate. Freddie said, let's put a bump stock on a single shot 308. Maybe you could bump it so that the next cartridge would drop out. And he said, behind the barrier is a 50 yards of woods. And then there's a fucking petrol station. Morons. Right, very easy to buy. Would love to see a video of you mounting that on the cross. Oh, nice one. I will do then. I will do. Yeah, it should be reasonably easy. Just got to get that little front bit off, that's all. Then you've got the empty tube, and that should slot on. It's just fixing it. Irishman said, I know of someone who tried hunting rabbits with a crossbow. He said the rabbit had time to move out the way because of the noise of the bird. That's very interesting, that. Yeah, because also rabbits are quick as fuck. But yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? No, thank you, Mr. Whitmore. No, that's not a bump stock, mate. No. You can't even own a bump stock in this country. I'm glad someone's pointed it out there. Anyone watching, this is not a bump stock. This is just an extendable stock. I've got nothing I could use a bump stock on anyway. But you can't even own one now. Dad said, did everyone see that some nutter killed 5 people with a bow? Yeah, that's what Mother was talking about earlier. He said, do you think George Braff will use that as an opportunity to show that bows can kill? That's terrible that some fucking nutter's doing that. Mother said, don't lie, Mike. This is a bump stock for assault crossbow. I've seen the UK. I've actually once seen the UK press refer to a crossbow a crossbow that had a stock like that as an assault crossbow, assault style crossbow. Laughable. Mother said I can show you dry fires. The Excalibur, nothing happens. Well, there you go. That's it. Sparrow said the weapon collector was on fire today. Let's show some support. Yes, do. Please do. I can't play you the special video if you do support me. So I'll just have to sort of do an imitation Hannah on a pumpkin. I have to get some pumpkins soon. Daft Days, can you buy rubber bands in the UK? Hang on, I might have an assault. I might have a set of assault rubber bands here. Watch out, I've got some assault rubber bands here. Well, that's the thing, Daft. That's what I mean. That's how laughable it is. And it's more laughable in this country because no one uses bump stocks anyway. So banning them, be I don't know. All fact said the annoying thing with the new Stinger crossbows, George Shilling, is that there's nothing new, just the same old tech with a slightly new wrapper. Oh, exactly. Yeah, and it's gone backwards now. He's going so low powered that it's now as weak as the absolute first generation crossbows that came out 30, 40 years ago. It's gone backwards in technology. Instead of developing a crossbow that you can cock like that with a strong prod, he's just gone weak as fuck to make it look, that's what people want. That's why people love the Red Back and the Tomcat too, because it was finally a dedicated pistol crossbow that you didn't have to add nothing to, that was almost twice the power of the old ones. Most serious crossbow people I know from our community wouldn't touch a 35-pound limb crossbow, because it's not what people want. Got to stop fucking about things. In a weird, picking things up and clicking and clicking, and I have to keep chucking them out of my arm's length. What do you call it? Mother said you can get stock for Cobra Adder from Tattoo. Nice. Yeah, as long as they're easy to, because as long as these are easy to get hold of, it's worth me doing a video showing how to put one on the Redback. Sean, how you doing, mate? He said, where can I find your email? You sent a link last time, but didn't come up with anything. So I'm a bit old-fashioned. Oh, nice one, Sean. Yes, nice one, Sean. Well, this is I'll put my email in here quickly. It's just WeaponCollector1, as in WeaponCollector1, one word. WeaponCollector, the letter 1, the number 1, at AOL.co.uk. Unless you share me yours, and I'll just email you. Nice one, Sean. I look forward to that. Smiley said all about the money, Mike. Well, it fucking helps, I tell you. I've spent fucking 50, 60 quid recently on that one bloody armor video. That's a lot of money for me. That's about 2 months' wages. Because my only wages are Patreon. That's my only guaranteed money, you know what I mean? Top up, man said, I've got bump stock for my rubber bands. Catman, how you doing, mate? Sean, did you see that email? But yes. All right, let me get a piece of paper. This will fucking help him. Try and write this now. Oh, fuck me. I'm doing what I do in a nightmare. I actually have a nightmare sometimes where I can't write, and I just did it then. Yeah, still nearly fucked it up. Right, no capitals in this. I can't believe I've done that. I have this weird recurring nightmare where I can't write, and then when I just tried to write, then I couldn't. So that's an R. WeaponCollector. Is this backwards for you? It's backwards for me. WeaponCollector1 at AOL.co.uk. That is right, isn't it? WeaponCollector1. WeaponCollector1 at AOL.co.uk. Lord Flash said, what are you going to do with the R9 attachment point? Well, I don't know. If anyone wants it, they can have it. Depends how easy it is to take off, because I've looked in there and I'm not sure if that's a sort of rivet or something you can unbolt. So it may need to be cut off. I'm going to have to look into it. Because when I looked down there, it don't look like a it don't look like an Allen key to me. But there may be some other way of getting it off. Catman said, I've seen your bro had a live stream. Where's that gone? Iron Man, you right, mate? He said, the gun laws in Australia are much worse than the UK. You can't even own airsoft. Where's half these comments going? Zed said to Spyro, I don't give a damn about what happens to you. That's your problem, but comments like that might get Mike in trouble. All right, so Spyro, be careful because you're going to end up... What's he writing? Spyro, you've been blocked now. Yeah, not by me, though. Right, let me try and catch up with this. Catman said, I've seen your brother had a live stream. I'm guessing it's his wife. Yeah. Well, he's not married, but yeah, that's his missus, yeah. So see, I've taken a photo of the email. No flash. There's an Allen key in the stock, or it is. Yeah, I think it. I wasn't sure, Lord Flash. I was looking down there last night with a torch, and I kept thinking it looks like an Allen key, but at the same time, it doesn't. Don't look. Yeah, I'm assuming it probably is. Let's see if we can get it off now, shall we? There's my little toolbox. Just for something to do while we're chatting. I don't know. I think he got a bit funny with the mods for hiding some. He wrote something that was free speech is pretty important. I'm not worried about me. Yeah, the issue is it sort of looks bad on the stream, if you know what I mean. And then he got funny with one of the mods and he wrote, that is your job, right? To delete things and not hassle me. I wasn't doing anything. I was reading them out. Let's not keep going on about that shit though. Feel free to email me, Spyro. But I would recommend to anybody ever, if you're on these live streams, don't start arguing with the mods and calling them weird things because they're going to block you, aren't they? I think that's pretty obvious. Because I let the mods have, they're mods, so I let them. You know what I mean? If you don't let the mods mod, then what's the point in having them? Oh, I'm going to need a torch. Jim said, fuck no, Zed. People are nuts. I don't usually follow the news anymore. You know what? I'm not sure if that is an Allen key or not. Oh, no, it is, and I've got it. Nice. I picked the fucking right end perfectly. That was a fucking fluke. I fucking picked the right end straight away. Oh, losing bits now. Right, well, it looks like you'd have to drill that out, though. That's the only issue. It's not going to be that easy. But, yeah, I was hoping that'd be sort of, I don't know what I'd open. But, yeah, that wouldn't take too much to drill that out. Thank you, Tactical. Yeah, but it's amazing seeing me in finally in 1080p, isn't it? I know I'm good looking. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, where's that box? And save it. Oh, fucking hell. Just threw it across the room. Where's the fucking washer? I'll save these bits in case I want them again or Lord Flashlight wants it. Right, where am I? Freddie said better than when I used to start swearing at people like that. But yeah, the thing is, here's a little bit of advice for people. One, don't get funny with the mods because they're only trying to do me a favor. That's what they're trying to do. Two, anybody who's writing dodgy shit, depending on, it don't matter what country you're in, it can appear like you're trying to show us how to do an illegal thing. So yeah, you weren't getting shit for it, but if the police ever check my computer, it could look like I'm looking up things, how to do illegal things. I don't really even know what's going on, but you know, out of a bit of respect for me, don't write a load of weird, dodgy shit and then get funny about it when a mod fucking because that's never ever gonna fucking sort things out. Calling out the mods and then having a go at them. Block, innit? You know what? You know, I can respect someone who says, "Yeah, sorry, I understand what you mean." Not I don't know. Some people are fucking so strange sometimes. Richard, how you doing, mate? Richard Kent, nice one, mate. Nice to see you here. He said, watching while driving to deer camp. Nice one, mate. I was just taking apart one of these sliding stocks. I'm going to see if I can put this on a pistol crossbow. Although if you're driving, you probably can't see what I'm saying. It's one of those AR-15 type sliding stocks. Darcy, I take it that's not a regular buffer tube. Not with Allen keys. Well, not really. I don't suppose. It may be, but it's got to have this bit to be able to mount it to those crossbows. Right, let's see if I've missed any comments. But yeah, mods as well. I do appreciate that you give people a warning as well. You know, some people, they will say, all right, yeah, fair enough. Others just won't. Because it's not about freedom of speech and being silenced. It's about respecting the person's live stream you're on and not, you know, theoretically, what weapons might you carry against Satanists in a remote location? I suppose it'd have to be a walking stick, mag light, maybe a big old torch. What else? Bag with something stab-proof in the back of it you can use as a shield. Not a good old torch, anyway. Dennis Dillinger said, "Is that the same cast alloy buffer tube that's on the Cobra RX?" Yes, it is, mate. Yes, it is. Yeah. Percy said, "Legal disclaimer: anything mentioned in the stream is purely educational or for entertainment purposes only." Exactly. Lord Flash at the WC in 4K would cause many a woman's chairs to require spell kit attachments. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Fuck's sake. Zed said a devil mask. Put it on, and they'll think they raised the bugger. I'll raise the bugger and shit themselves. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know now with this. If I've got to start drilling it, it makes it slightly more awkward for people to use. It wouldn't be difficult, but I want to make it easy. Yeah, may need to right, I'll stand a bit later than I said. Yeah, I'd need drilling out. I'll have to think about that. Most people can get hold of a drill though, can't they? If you're going to be making something like that. I suppose the old airsoft ones, it's probably just a tube though, isn't it? Right, I'm going to put that away because I'm just fucking fiddling with that now. The best weapon to use against Satanists, the religious nutters of all persuasion, is logic. Nice one. Nice one, little picker. I like that. Or should I say, little picker? Joking. Fucking little picker. You had to tell him off in the end. Keep calling you that. Giordano said, Mike, have you looked at the Uma XHR50? There seems to be 2 versions. Yes, yeah. Yeah, the 7.5 dual one is around about £6 It looks quite good. I was thinking about getting one, but when I looked, I couldn't find anywhere over here that does home deliveries that sold them. Lord Flash update is unfortunately you can't swap it out different coloured airsoft tubes. If it was just held in with an Allen bolt. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's what came out. And as you can see, the tube's got a little hole in it. So, little picker, don't use that. I won't call you little picker. Don't worry about that. Lord Flash, I never read that. Jim said, yes, tactical. I have my own version of holy water to hurl at them. Darth Dave said, is the truck driver shortage as bad as they're making it out to be? I'm not sure, mate. I'm not actually sure. I don't watch the news now. The only news I get is when I got my emails. Shows me like the headlines. And then I can read what I want to read. If you watch the news, it fucking does your head in. There's nothing wrong with watching news if you want to watch the news, but I don't. Dimbo said, just bought a Browning Buck Mark URX. Lovely air. I'm going to look that one up quickly. Timbo. Hang on. You get that from Pale Packs, Timbo? Oh, no. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, I didn't know that was called that. Yeah. Yeah, that looks all right, actually. I've looked at that before. Yeah. 80 quid, so probably about 100 with the postage on it. But that's all right. I don't mind the or did you I say that, I'm assuming you bought it from Pale Packs. Just when I went on there. Yeah. That looks good. That was one of the ones I was contemplating. Dennis Dillinger said most of the petrol stations near me have had petrol this whole time, so shortage can't be that bad. You're off, Freddie. Good night, mate. I'll put a couple of these little bits away quickly while I'm in the mood. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. Yeah, because the only thing is that'd have to be drilled out. So this one might not bother. I don't know if that would even fit over the thing. Hang on. I'll think about that. I may still put that stock on there. I don't know. Because it would require, looking at it now, the red back would need slight modding. You'd have to cut a little bit off the bit you hold. And you'd have to drill that thing out. So I might not bother. I might keep it for something else. I might be able to adjust that bit to fit on a different gun or a different crossbow altogether that, wouldn't need to go in the thing. Dad said, Mike, I should be getting a book back that I lent a mate ages ago soon. I might send it you for Christmas. I think you might like it. All right, Dad. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Sounds good. Timbo said 70 quid from the local gun shop. Well, you can tell me what the book is if you want, Dad. I don't mind having a surprise, though. Yeah, no, actually, because it won't be a surprise then, yeah. Giordano, should I work in a warehouse centre and my mate is a class 1 driver? There's no driver shortage. It's deliberate collapse of the supply chain they're planning. Little Picker said, join the Satanists, but keep getting his name wrong. So, like, Hail Santa at inappropriate moments. That reminds me of what do you call it? Check it out of Dr. Steve Brawl, where he's talking to Santa and he keeps saying, Hail Satan, Hail Satan. He's doing it the other way around. Mr. Grapefruit said, what's your favourite game day food when you're watching footy? You know what? I don't watch football. Catman said, "Did you see the new video of Todd's workshop where he made an interesting medieval weapon from a museum he visited?" I don't think I saw that one. Well, Mr. Grapefruit, I do watch it. I do watch football when it's England playing and it's the actual proper tournaments, but otherwise I don't. Charles are out tonight. I'll put fucking thingy on in a minute. I'll give it a little bit of time and then I'll just put subscriber subscriber mode on. So it's making me laugh even thinking about it. Dennis Dillon just said there's some okay looking Chinese polymer stocks without buffer tubes on eBay for about 20 quid. Search eBay. Thank you. I'll be honest with you, I'm not that fussed about it. It's just that one was given to me for nothing. Yeah, I agree with you there, Tactical. I think that might be worth staying away from again. What was I going to say? Yeah, that stock is sort of a leftover I've got, so I thought I might as well try doing something with it. I'm not really bothered about getting one or not, but I appreciate that. But that's what you want. If you want to put one on a redback, you want to get one from you want to buy an airsoft one, really, or whatever. Zing said, "Have you seen Fury Wilder fight? Fury battered him." I haven't seen that. I watched the last knockout. That was it. That was enough for me. But yeah, I'm glad he won that. That was good. Nick said, "A lot of twats on tonight. A school holiday started or something." Maybe. Your mother said I shot a pigeon in the spine. It couldn't move after that, but could look at me without a problem. Mother's not from the UK, by the way, anyone wondering. Oh, gosh. I'm just going to reply to this person. Truth tellers, there's actually no firearm violence in this at all. So that's total bollocks for a start. Strange freak shows. Weird, isn't it? They could watch the whole thing. That's a fucking banner. There's not a single firearm in this video. No one's been glorifying gun violence at all. So, nothing in this channel at all violating any policies. Due to its promotion of firearm violence. Where was that then? Catman said scientists used photosynthesis to power an animal's brain, injecting oxygen-generated algae into tadpoles. Allows brain activity to continue in the absence of oxygen. Research found. Very interesting. So it's photosynthesis. That's getting basically power and fuel from the sun, isn't it? What plants do. Yeah, very interesting. Now I know, Zed. I wouldn't even answer him, but when someone's saying they've reported something, there's nothing actually to report. Fucking strange, how weirdos. Anybody got any plans tomorrow? I will probably be fixing a fucking sink tomorrow because we're going to go and get it tomorrow now. Well, I suppose, Litter Picker, I suppose they're saying potentially they can put some kind of algae in our brains and then we can live without oxygen, I suppose. I don't know. Would you try it? I don't know. Dad said it makes you wish their fathers had just had a wank instead, doesn't it? Yes, certainly does. Also, wouldn't it be awesome if the green deal actually meant charging batteries off of daisies instead of trying to get the population to push up daisies? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I might watch a film tonight. I don't know what I'm going to see how tired I am because I woke up a little bit, so I might be able to watch a film tonight. I may end up just being on until normal time. Actually, no, looking at, I'll be on, what's the time? I'll probably be on till about, oh, no, normal time is 11:30. It may be 11:30. We'll see what happens if I wake up a bit. I've woke up a bit now. Marvin, will you stream from the Wendy house? No, definitely not. I'll be getting ready for bed after this. Just a boys' game. All right, I'll think about it, Percy. I'm not sure yet. Top Hat Mounted. What if oxygen is poisonous but takes 80-ish years to kill us? That's good, actually. I like that. There you go. There you go. Yes, maybe. Who can tell? I like that. Thinks that I watched a new Bond film on the internet. Shit pirate copy. Yeah, that's the only thing that puts me off. Yeah, I never get, pirate stuff fucking terrible in it. Watching old fucking pirate things. Some fucker with a camera that's moving around, and that'd be a bad one. Some ain't too bad, but said watch with Nan and I. That way, if you starve to death in your sleep, at least you'll go up with a smile on your face. Fuck's sake. I might do. I don't know how long that's on for. I fancy something short if I do. I'll probably end up watching something on the telly. Or not on the telly, but a TV show. I've still got some Dr. Steve Brawls to watch. You ever seen that? Look this up on look this up on All 4. Fucking hilarious. I think you watched it, didn't you, Tactical, when I recommended it? There may be some episodes on here, but you can get series 1 and 2 for free on All 4. And I had to buy series 3 and 4 on YouTube for about £4 each because you couldn't really get them anywhere else, and they're not on DVD. Catman said, "Are you not entertained? I can't play any clips today." Nick said, "I'll use Popcorn Time. All good quality stuff on there." Mr. Pickles. I fucking love Mr. Pickles. Have you seen Mama Called Me Sheriff, which is the fucking offshoot of Mr. Pickles? Yeah, they're on there as well. All right, so do you like any historical movies? Yeah, I like historical stuff. I've got some historical things up there. I know these aren't true historical, but I've got or Caligula is. I've got Kingdom of Heaven, not seen it yet. Caligula, the actual pornographic version. 300, Gladiator, Beowulf, King Arthur. Some of those are fantasy. But yeah, I don't mind a historical Pazio, yeah, if you like Mr. Pickles, watch Mama Called Me Sheriff. It's the exact same thing. That's as good as Mr. Pickles. Yeah, I love Mr. Pickles. Have you ever seen Super Jail? That's quite good. Other historical things. I think that's it. I ain't got a lot of them. I do watch them though. Giordano said you ought to consider adding some crypto agent addresses to accept tips in years to come. You'll be happy. Well, did you know? I don't know if they do it fully yet, but you can actually buy crypto on fucking PayPal now. So through your PayPal account, you can buy crypto, but I don't think you can sell it on there at the minute, and I don't think you can receive it from other people. But they reckon eventually they may do it so that you can actually receive crypto from people via PayPal. So there is an option for that. So Kingdom of Heaven is good. You know what? I've never watched it yet. I bought that so fucking cheap, right? I don't do it now because sometimes they're not that good. But you can go on eBay and you can occasionally buy films that are just a disc for about £1. So I bought a few films that was literally just the disc, but they're not as good quality. I'd rather get used like new. All right. Well, no, I was just saying PayPal does it anyway, Giordano. But yeah, I'll look into it some other way of if there's an easy way to take donations from crypto. Because I know there's someone else who said to me before that they would send me crypto any day. Excalibur is a good fantasy movie. Helen Mirren was fucking hot in her youth. Nick said that's a brilliant idea, Giordano. You should set up a Coinbase account, Mike. Someone could donate a tenner, and a week later, turn it 20. That's a good point, actually. Yeah. I'll look into it, Nick. I'll have to look how easy it is to do and all that. But yeah, there is someone who often says on here that they would donate crypto to me. So the Kingdom of Heaven is pretty good, but not exactly historically accurate. Yeah, I've never seen it yet. I bought a few. Out of the ones, because this was ages ago. I have to be in the mood for certain films. It's weird, but I do like buying some films I know I'll watch eventually. So I have got Kingdom of Heaven, never seen it yet. King Arthur, I've not seen. Oh, that's the only ones up there I've not seen anyway. I've got a fucking pile next to me of films I ain't seen. And down there. That's all unseen films. Every single one of those DVDs there are new that I haven't seen. I think so anyway. They're either new or, yeah. I've not watched since I bought them, saying that, because some of them I have seen. Little Picker said, I enjoyed Sofia Coppola's take on Marie Antoinette. Everything's true to the 1700s apart from the music, which was from the 1980s. Ballroom dancing to Susie and the Banshees. The end was shite, though. You didn't even see the heads going up. That's quite interesting, though. Nick said, with basically any crypto site, you have to verify your identity, which is a bit annoying sometimes, but it's super easy to set up. Once you've done it, you just put your wallet address in the description. Nice one, Nick. Riley said, I'm like that. I have to be in a certain mood to watch something. Yeah, I'm very much like that. Yeah. Ritsu said Centurion is a good film based in Roman Britain. I'll have to look into that one. Giordano said, I'll be very willing to donate crypto to Mike. We need to support you. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Tactical said, it's a shame John Terry's a bit wooden as Arthur. He meant to write Nigel Terry. Catman said, I'm hungry, Mike. French fries for dinner. Or as you call them, chips. There you go. Go and have your chips, mate. Where am I? Yeah, because of true that. Best Merlin ever. Worst Arthur ever. Which film was that? What you on about? Which one? Was that the one that Zed was recommending? Oh, Excalibur. Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen that one. I'm just looking it up. Excalibur, yeah. Yeah. Fuck me, I thought I'd turn this fucking thing off then. I'll be on tomorrow. I don't know how long and what time. I've got a lot of shit to do tomorrow, so I'm hoping to have a reason. I'm gonna turn all my alarms off tomorrow and put my fucking phone on private, and hopefully I'll sleep till fucking after 12, so I can actually get some sleep. Yeah. Fazio said need Braveheart to be in the BBC and do a giant reaction to it. That'd be quite good actually. I'll have a look on here. I'll look on YouTube and see if there's a version on YouTube. And see, as long as that, I'll tell you what, I played that video of the word. I got a fucking copyright thing for that. But they're not an issue nowadays, unless you get a copyright strike. A copyright warning sort of don't mean anything. And I'll just delete them anyway if we're watching films. But yeah, if it's on YouTube and it's not got ads on it or claimed music, we could probably get away with playing it with no issue at all. Because obviously, if the original person's got no issue with it, we shouldn't. I don't think. I don't know. I actually really like Braveheart. I thought it was good. Peach, I hope you get a good night's sleep. Thank you, Peach. I appreciate that. Yeah, my fucking side was playing up all last night when I tried to get to bed. Cheers for talking to me about that game. I appreciate that because I really wanted to talk about that. And yeah, I'm glad you agreed with me. We won't go on about it too much. I'll stream it soon. But yeah, it was nice to hear someone else's opinion on it. Zed said, not unless you Zed had to Persia, not unless you want me ripping apart its historical inaccuracy, you don't. Right, Carl, how you doing, mate? You still doing your Halloween video and all that? I'm looking forward to that. We should have. Yeah, you had sent yours in already, have you? Can't remember who's done them. Let me look. So far, I've got Bob the Metal Guys. His video is 17 minutes long. I've got Brightos, which is 13 minutes long. I got a 30-second clip from Chris and a 13-minute clip from Chris. Jim's pre-recorded video, 12.5 minutes. He's going to do a live one as well. Timbo's done us one 2.5 minutes. And Liam has done us one 4.5 minutes. There's over an hour's footage there so far. And I've got a story I can read out from Nick that I'm going to try and do something with. Pete said, same old, lots of lates. Yeah, did you go to work today then? At least you had a nice line, didn't you? Little Pigs, as historical movies go, Dangerous Liaisons has a couple of good points. They're Uma Thurman's. I've never seen that. You'd get to see her points, do you? Persia said, just mute you for the duration of the movie, mate. Giordano said, Nick's Knives. Set him up with a Litecoin address and some other good crypto. I'll happily donate. I'll look into it. What's I on about just for that? Halloween video. The shooting competition is still going, by the way. I've just been taking ages to get round to doing the next video. Bit of a pen sniffing there. That shit just gives me a headache nowadays. Solvent abuse. Yeah, I've just done drugs on the live stream. Actually says on here, if you look up the YouTube rules, they actually don't mind. It says the only drug taking they don't like you doing is Class A drugs. So, yeah. You wouldn't think that, would you? That YouTube would let you, it would actually find acceptable to drink on a stream, get drunk on a stream, like we do, or take drugs. But yeah, as long as you're not fucking jacking up heroin or shit like that, they don't actually care. Carl said, Mike, I have uploaded 2 of the original shorts in the building manager and fast forward silent, so I can comment, edit extra on both. Plus, I have another spook looking. Oh, nice one, Carl. Thank you, mate. Yeah. I look forward to that. And yeah, in your own time, as long as it's a couple of days before Halloween, give me time to sort it all out. Yeah, I'll have a look. Let me write down. What am I going to look up? Braveheart on YouTube. Not that I'm going to do this, but did you know you could you can rent and buy films on YouTube? Did you know that? When you're ready, Carl, send me the links. If I don't know how we're doing it, but when you're ready, you sort out all your end, Carl, and then send me the links when you're ready. Yeah. Bold flash up. That's good to know. Taking shots of paint thinner to the eyes. Okay, on a stream. YouTube easing up. Thank God. It's weird, isn't it? I always found that really bizarre. That they don't give a fuck about drug taking unless it's Class A drugs. I looked it up once. Pete said, got a little bit of holiday next week. We'll see what I can get up to. Maybe try that bloody smelter for once. If I can get an assistant. Nice one, Pete. Yeah. See how you get on, mate. Oh, well, if it's unlisted, Carl, you'd have to send me the links. I don't know if you sent me them or not. But unlisted, you can't see them unless someone sends you the link. But it's just easier because I noticed every time I ever try to do this shit with private, it never works. Yeah, private never works. Yeah, if for me to see any unlisted video, you'd have to email me the link, Carl, because they won't even show up on your channel. They're hidden, but anyone can see them with the link. Whereas private, no one can see them apart from you. Yeah, unlisted, you have to share the link. It's just slightly different. Private, no one can see it apart from you. Unlisted, anyone can see it with the link, but you'd have to email me. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate that. Dad said, "Yeah, I knew that. I'll keep meaning to buy them and download it." Yeah, I just wondered because I don't know how many people know, but yeah, when I got that, I got a couple of TV series off of there because it was easier just to get them off of YouTube, and you can watch them on your telly still. Sounds like an idea, mate. Giordano said, "What's your opinion on blank firing guns? Any use?" I don't know. They're not. I like blank firing guns, and I wouldn't mind getting another one. The last time I had a little bit of spare cash, the 2 things I nearly bought was either a blank firing gun or that HDR50 paintball gun. You can't get a lot of use out of blank fires, but I like them. Catman said scientists seem to have found a pleasant side effect to taking psychedelic drugs. A reduced risk of developing heart disease and diabetes. That's good. That is good, isn't it? But he said, I have a revolver. Don't want any more blanks, to be honest. I sold all of mine. Yeah, I sold all mine. But I wouldn't mind having just one. I think it'd be good to have at least one blank firer. That said, them is an old sci-fi about giant ants. I missed something there. Oh, he said yes. I knew that. I keep meaning to buy them and download it. You should have put fucking little exclamation, thingies on it. I thought you just meant buying them, DVDs. Not DVDs, films. Nick said blank fires are a bit shit these days after they brought in the laws saying they had to be two-tone. Yeah, exactly. I have heard from someone who knows, who I think knows quite a fair bit about the laws. He reckons that there's nothing saying after you've bought it you can't make it black or bare metal. I may be wrong about that. I definitely don't really know, but someone told me who's quite reliable on these things. I don't know if it's you'd have to look up the specific wording. If it has to be two-tone to own or it has to be two-tone to sell. Now that'd be different, wouldn't it? Peter saw your old videos on them. Mother said I feel tired. Will you stream? Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be honest with you, I nearly didn't come on this weekend at all. Just because of the weird shit I got to do, and I've been in a funny mood. But yeah, I feel all right now. I'll be on tomorrow, and I'll be on StreamYard as well. By the way, I won't be on next weekend. I won't be on at all. I won't be on at all next week, Friday or Saturday. James said Brocock made good revolvers. Yeah, they did. They was excellent, those Brocock revolvers. Made a couple of rifles too. See you later, Peach. Good night, mate. And mother. Good night, mate. Ninja Rabble said I probably wouldn't risk it. Some of those two-tone blank guns with the blue slides look decent. At least it doesn't have to be bright orange. Well, that's it. Yeah, the I'll be honest with you, I'm the same actually. The blue doesn't look too bad. That wouldn't bother me having a Beretta with a blue slide. That looks all right. I wouldn't bother either. I'm just saying someone told me that, but I don't know whether that's true or not. But yeah, I think the blue ones do look a lot better than that shitty old bright orange, don't they? Nick said, I think that is the case. I know it is with airsoft guns. It's just part of the VCRA, but don't know if blank fire is on the exception. In all honesty, Nick, I don't know. It's just someone I know who's it's Jumble Sabu. He quite up on the laws for stuff like that. More, a lot more than I am. Because I'll be honest, I'm quite up on certain laws, but other laws I just don't give a fuck about. I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's because they won't concern me. If I'm never intending to do something, I don't need to know the rules on it. Do you know what I mean? I know a fair bit about the rules that concern me, the laws, but yeah, I'm not sure, Nick. James, I hope you're good, Mike. Chin up if you're having a bad week. Yeah, I've just been in a weird mood, in all honesty. That strange mood. Yeah. I'm tired as fuck. Last night my side kept me awake all fucking night. So I didn't get much sleep. Jumbo Sabu, Reeg sent you on. We need your confirmation here, mate. If anyone wasn't on earlier, I've got some more body armor panels to do tests on. So there's the front. This is the back. I'm going to do a couple of tests on this edge bit because I don't want to fuck them up completely. But I'm going to put these in my I've got a tactical vest, plate carrier. In all honesty, I'd rather put these in it. Yeah, but yeah, so these will be tested, but I've now got 4 different types of stab protection. This is a stab and bullet resistant vest. But I've now got one that's got a bit of chainmail in. It's gonna keep fucking focusing on the fucking guns, isn't it? Come on, you bastard. Don't help that I can't fucking hold things still. You can see it there anyway, can't you? Non-flash, these armors are going to be used for the various tips, crossbows, penetration test. They can be if people want to see that. This one I'll probably just, well, yeah, I can do that. I definitely will do body armor tests and that with the adder and that. In all honesty, they won't go through though, not even with a tip on, because if that fucking thing won't go through a KR1 stab vest, I doubt that would. But yeah, I'll do the test though. James said, "Have you seen You Should Have Left?" No, I haven't. I never even heard of that. Catman said, "Did you see the video where the guy made a suit that was like a super black color? You could not see him at night." No, I've never seen that, but I know the kind of black you mean. You can get that extremely black paint that literally sucks in light, doesn't it? Yeah, that one will be very interesting, Zed. That'll be the next one. I'd be very interested to see how that stands up to a proper KR1 test. I'm just waiting for this plastic to come. And then I'll do that test. That'll be the first one. Thank you, Carl. Those links have come through. Well, yeah, you've got them on list, don't you? Keep them on there for a while till after Halloween, just in case I lose them somehow. If that's all right, and I'll download those after this. Cheers, mate. Are you doing more as well? Did you say? So what's there? So that's 2 videos there of what's that? Weird stuff on CCTV, and then you might do another one. Nice one, Carl. Yeah, it sounds excellent. Yeah. All right, mate. Thank you. I'll get them tonight. Yeah, it was 20 quid, said. It was 20 quid. Yeah. Yeah. He said, how much did the plastic cost for it? It was 20 quid. Yeah, it's a lot of fucking money, isn't it? What I'll do, I'll just get the 4 blocks, lay them down, and I'll probably cover them in duct tape so it just looks like a solid thing. And it will be like a little solid package of plasticine. Yeah, I got them emails, Carl. Yeah, so the one there says with me talking over, and then the other one, feel free to speed up version. Put them together. Cheers, mate. Catman said, "Are the chainmail links welded together?" I don't think they make it, but it's hard to see, really. There's that little torch. I'll have a proper look at it soon. But yeah, I've now got. So I've got chainmail. So all of the body armors I've got with stab protection in. I've got one with little chainmail in it, metal discs with holes in that are overlapped, the soft material Kevlar type one I've got, and the cheap manganese plates one. It's hard to tell. Because they're quite small. I'd need a magnifying glass, but they look like tiny little tiny little, welded. Yeah, they're certainly, for the size of those, I'm pretty sure if they weren't a solid ring, I could push them apart. Let me try and show you again quickly. You ain't gonna see it on here, but not. But I might be able to at least get it fucking focused for you. See there. That looks welded, doesn't it? Yeah, I think they're welded. They've got to be reasonably good because you can't, you know, these do have to perform. So, yeah, they look welded to me. If I had a magnifying glass, I could look a bit better, but it's hard to do that in here at the minute. Thank you, James. Appreciate that, mate. I'll have a look at that. Has come through as well. Yes. All right, mate. Thank you. I'll look into that. Yeah, with Kevin, I like Kevin Bacon. You know what? I've never even heard that one. But then if it's new, that's probably why I haven't. Where was I? Suppose I've been trying to get marbles for my slingshot, and they're fucking ridiculous. But yeah, it's weird, isn't it, that certain things like that you wouldn't expect to be you wouldn't expect plastering to be expensive, would you? You wouldn't expect marbles to be. Carl said, we're living in a mad world. That MP was a nice bloke by the sound of it. Nobody should get stabbed for it. It's mad, yeah, mental, ain't it, Carl? Absolutely mental. Yeah, it looks welded or something, don't it? Bloomhouse, Jan. He said it's a Bloomhouse horror movie set in Wales with Kevin Bacon. I'll get that tonight. Then I don't know if I'll watch it tonight, but yeah. Yeah. Cheers, man. Well, yeah, I'll have a look at it tonight. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I like Kevin Bacon. I haven't seen him in the film for years, actually. Oh, Lord Flashheart said, would be interesting to see a heavy-weighted bolt with the right tip and power. Would get any more through the... I will do various tests. What I'm going to do, I'll have to think about what I'm going to do. So the knives, my knife test will be done on all of these. And then I'll try the crossbows with maybe not all of the armor. We'll see how they perform. But the one that I shoot that Zombie has, which is a stab protected vest, I'll definitely try it on that. Definitely different heads just to see. Yeah, because some might do better than others. Ain't Freya Gunner? How you doing, Luke? I'm supposed to do our shooting competition today. It was fucking knackered. I'll definitely do it soon, though. Maybe tomorrow. Fucking side's been hurting. No, Mint Imperials. Carl said Mint Imperials are good catapult practice rounds. Denton, have you got anything to stop slingshots? Arse fire on a full day. I have got a gas mask, and I've got luckily, Weapons and Stuff 93 bought me it bought me. He gave me a NBC, what is it? CRNBC suit or whatever. You know, like a nuclear. That'll probably do it. What are they called? It's not NBC. I can't remember. CMB. I can't remember what it is now. Someone in here will know. But I've got a fucking nuclear protective suit somewhere. That might do it. You're on late, Luke. To be honest, I'm on late. I was only going to be on till 10:30, 11. CBRN, that's it. I just couldn't think what it was fucking called. I couldn't think it was called. I knew what I was saying was wrong. Yeah, CBRN. I got CBRN fucking suit thing. That'll do. Might protect me from slingshot fucking full auto. Can't play it tonight. Yeah, I'll do some interesting tests with all these because again, this one is ballistic and stab, but it's not. So it'd be interesting. I'll do some spike tests and I'll show you how good spike test, spike protection is. A spike will go straight through this. Yeah. But it is interesting having some with the old chainmail. So I've got 4 different kinds now. And then once I've done the test, I'll put that in my old tactical vest. James said, I'm watching The Dark and the Wicked this weekend. If it was any good, I'll send that to you. I think you might. What is that? Is that a film, TV series? No, I've never heard of that either. Not heard of that. You know what? That fucking little fly is still in here. Can't seem to get rid of it because it's too fucking small to see. That's what I'm imagining it. No, it's definitely there. Alex saying, how come everyone's on so late tonight? Or coming on late? It's weird. How you doing, mate? You all right? So, yeah, seeing as I'm knackered, I'm only going to be on about 10 more minutes tonight. I would normally do a little bit later, but in all honesty, this is later than I expected to be on tonight. An hour later than I thought. What's that link, Zed? Oh, well, Dan, sorry, I nearly missed you there. You're right, Dan. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I nearly missed you there. Oh, not the 9 o'clock news politicians. I have to watch that later. It'll be in my playlist now. Or my history, anyway. Alex said, just got back from a ride. Went out to get some fresh air. But I said, eggs are great targets. They're the same size as a rabbit skull. That's quite clever, actually, yeah. Well, Dan, have you been in the shed lately? I went in the shed not yesterday, day before. I know you probably don't know, but my stomach's been hurting all night. Last night, so I ain't had a lot of sleep. That's why I'm tired. What was I going to say? Forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, again, I'd been in the shed the day before, and I reckon I must have overdone it a bit. But I didn't really do a lot. Most of it was just sorting out a vise for my drill to adjust a bolt so that it wouldn't keep spinning, shit like that. And I made a bigger handle. Londinium Armory, how you doing, mate? How's your knife stuff going? Sadly, I'm only going to be on for about another 10 minutes. I'm fucking knackered tonight. I'm glad to go to sleep, and I'm going to turn my alarm off tomorrow. I'm going to try and sleep into about fucking midday, hopefully. Luckily on a weekend, I could go later than midday, because I have to get up on a weekday to sort my mum's stuff out. But on a weekend, other people are in, so I don't know. I don't know. I won't go down to that. So how's life been treating everyone who's just come on then? Persia said, I'm trying to get an Anglo-armed slingshot before they disappear. Want one before they become a unicorn's fart due to rebranding. I've got a feeling that Anglo-armed crossbows and slingshot may be all right because they don't seem to be an issue. Do you know what I am massively sad about, though? That means I'm never going to be able to get those massive fucking Anglo-arms, really good quality machetes again because I had so many plans for them. I wanted to make a fucking I wanted to make a 23-inch. I think it was a 23-inch anyway. I wanted to potentially make a 23-inch massive Bowie knife. I won't be able to do it now unless I make it out of a machete. Because those Anglo arms are machetes, but they're a fucking quarter of an inch thick. Brilliant stock for that kind of stuff. Carl said, just got a new job after 12 months. Congratulations, Carl. Actually, I saw your picture you put on Instagram. I might have liked it. Yeah, nice one, Carl. Yeah, I see you in your you had your old tie and everything, didn't you? Yeah, look good, mate. Look good. Well, Dan said, all right. Hope you get better soon. Thank you, Dan. So do I, to be honest. I'll be honest with you, it may take fucking 6 months to get better at the minute. It's not so it's hurting right now, but it's very mild. But it's enough to keep you up at night. That I can put up with. I can put up with it in the day like it's nothing. It's annoying when you keep getting woke up every fucking half an hour because your side's hurting. No, I can put up with because considering when this pain is the worst it could get, it's fucking horrendous. That I thought I was going to have to go for an emergency fucking operation. Put it that way, it hurt so much, but it don't seem to need that. From what they've, yeah. Alex saying so you should go to the GP and get some proper strong painkillers. I should. Well, I've got mild stuff. You know, yeah. James said I've had a good month so far. New clients for the business. Seen a couple of decent movies. Just Halloween to get through. Hope we don't get snow this year. I agree with you. That sounds good though, James. Yeah. Yeah, if I know Halloween. I like Halloween, but at the same time, I hate answering. I have to answer the door about 50 times in the evening. Well, I don't have to answer it, but you know what I mean. But because we've got niece and nephew who are about 8 and 5, they want to do trick or treating, so we have to decorate the house, and then that brings the bloody trick or treaters in. Oh no, I don't really mind. It's I hate answering the door. And I do get to talk to the local mothers at least, though, because most of them always say, they say they could say thank you to Michael for the sweets, so they know exactly who I am. You don't know half the kids are because of fucking masks. James said, "Don't take ibuprofen too much and screw up your gut biome." Funny thing is, I've got up there because of things like that. Some what do you call it? What's that fucking stuff you take? I can't remember what you call it now. Probiotic, just in case. Yeah, I actually hurt my fucking side about fucking 8 months ago. Yeah, and then I flared it up twice. Flared it up about how long ago was that? I flared it up about a month ago. But I've been told two different doctors reckon I've probably ripped a muscle in my side, inside of my stomach. You know, here. That area. And I looked it up, that could take 6 months to heal properly. Well, if Dan said, I have a new job on Wednesday, mate. Nice one, Dan. That sounds great, mate. That sounds great. Funny thing is, the old paracetamol ain't too bad. Those up the arse painkillers will sort you out, Mike. Nick said, just do what that guy in my street did. You'll never have to answer the door again. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll probably be answering my door to a fucking prison warden instead. Every day at 7 o'clock in the morning. The door to my cell. Percy, set up Zombert behind the door and pull the door open with string. Scared little fuckers. I did it 1 year. I made 4-year-old piss himself. Fuck's sake. Oh, God. Alex Saint said, Mike, just go to Lidl and buy those 30p chocolate bars and give those away. Well, luckily, I don't have to buy the sweets. This is the issue. I don't have to buy the sweets. I don't have to decorate anything. I don't have to do anything apart from open the sodding door. Which I used to get away with not having to do because my mum could open the door. And then, you know, the last 3 or 4 years, it's been my bloody job. I'll be honest with you, I don't like it, but at the same time, it don't really bother me. I'm one of those. I like to moan and moan and moan, but when it comes to the night, I'll just do it happily. But I like to moan and moan and moan to see, hopefully someone will say, oh, I'll do it then. They never do. So that's saying thank you to Michael for the sweets. So we might come and get you while you're sleeping. For fuck's sake. Yeah. As you said, wore a mask and jumped out on him with strobe light on. Fuck's sake. Cracks me up. Alex Saint said, you're going to be doing anything for bonfire night? I don't know. I won't be going out anywhere. I never do. Last time I went out to a bonfire night, I promised myself I would never, ever do it again because how fucking shit it was. Because it was nowhere near as good as it used to be. I've said this loads of times, but when we used to go, when I was in my 20s and younger, so late teens, 20, you would go up to the local park, watch the fireworks, and they would have a load of stuff on. They'd have sort of weird. They'd have stalls and you know what I mean, food and drink. You could buy booze. They do the display and then they'd keep it open for a couple of. I don't know if they used to keep it open, but you could stay there after the fireworks went off. I remember being there all night, literally until the fire had burnt down. And a massive fire. Nowadays, you pay £8, they shoot the fireworks up, and as soon as the fireworks ends, everyone leaves. Well, I was pissed out. I was half fucking pissed by then, expecting a really good night, and I had to go home. Never again. James says, shouldn't you be handing out knives and machine guns? Your weapon collector. Again, I do want to live here and not in a cell. Lord Flashheart said, Mike doesn't give away sweets at Halloween. He goes up with a bowl full of EDC knives and crossbows. There you go. That's another one. Little Picker said, be super polite and friendly. Give the little fuckers sour candy. They won't be back. Yeah, but I know most of these kids and their mums and dads. We used to have one person who used to live around here, moved away, and would come sort of miles, drive miles back to here just to do the fucking trick or treating. Tactical said, no, it had shut. You just wouldn't leave. I must admit, Tactical, I was thinking that when I was saying it. I did think, yeah, maybe I've got false memories here, and they actually shut, and we just stayed there. James said, last year, because of social distancing, I put a tube out the window to roll the candy out. Kids got upset, and the rubber knob came out the other end. And summer special, for fuck's sake. But saying about bonfire night, I might do something. Do you reckon? So, I know I might do. When's bonfire night? Oh, that'll be a Friday. There may be a way. October, November, 5th of November. All right, there may be a way. I might have a fire in my garden. I won't be drinking or nothing, but I may be able to have a fire in my garden in a barrel, and maybe get I don't know. Maybe I might be able to stream on my phone from outside next to a fire. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I doubt it'll work though. I'll do a tester and we'll see. Nick Snyder's the same here. They'd have a massive firework display, fairground rides, games, and they'd have the Red Arrows performing. Now you're lucky if they do literally anything. Yeah, I'm sure, Nick, ours used to be on all night long, literally all night long. So they'd do the fireworks, then you'd stay up there and go in the stalls and buy your fucking baked potatoes and fucking. I'll stay for a bit longer, maybe 1:45 now. And all that shit. Yeah, and competitions and raffles and shit all night. Yeah, now it's literally open for about 40 minutes, an hour or something. You go in there, you have about half an hour talking to people, shoot fireworks, everyone leaves. Never again. Like Saint said, you should get your mum on the stream, do a Q&A. She would never come on video ever. Not in a million years. You'd be able to pay her to. Don't say I love the fights, but I hate the morons. Oh, look, a blue one. Oh, look, a loud one. Yeah, I like fireworks. I like fireworks. But I wanted to stay up there and talk to people. Yeah. James said, can we set fire to slingshot for bonfire night? When did he even notice he was on fire? Daft Dave said, what is bonfire night? Bonfire night is when we celebrate when Guy Fawkes tried to blow up the House of Parliament and got caught. So we have bonfire night, which is like a sort of celebration for that. Yeah. Remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason, and plot. There's more to it than that, but I'm not going to sit here saying that. But yeah, the mask that Anonymous wears. That's a Guy Fawkes mask. Yeah, the mask that Anonymous wear or V for Vendetta. That is actually Guy Fawkes. Where's my V for Vendetta? Hang on. I'll find it out and it ain't got it on it. Hate looking for my DVDs now. I can never fucking find anything. None of my stuff is where it's supposed to be. Ah, look. I fucking knew it. Get this out and you can't. He's fucking not even wearing it. But that mask is actually, that's a Guy Fawkes mask. Don't know. I don't know. Maybe the fireworks represent the bomb, you know, the blowing it up. Lord Francis, the bonfire night is a warning to the peasants in reality. Yeah. Well, yeah, and yeah, they don't really do it now, but some people do. They used to be called a penny for the guy. So you'd make a fake Guy Fawkes, like, you know, like a scarecrow type thing, take it round, get money for it. There you go, 83 guns. I see no reason why gunpowder treason should never be forgot. I just couldn't be asked, 83 gun. I couldn't be bothered. I couldn't be asked with it. I had to force myself just to say the first bit. James, a bonfire night is when the short bus kids steal fireworks and blow up the council estate. It's like the 4th of July, only freezing cold, and you have to eat a potato by law. Darth said, too bad Guy Fawkes didn't have a tactical. Oh, too bad Guy Fawkes. Yes, exactly. Guy Fawkes. Fawkes, yeah. Guy Fawkes. I said, fuck me, I feel old. Back in the 70s, we had a street bonfire in one back garden, spuds in ashes the next day. Yeah, exactly. Catman said, so you guys are celebrating Guy Fawkes. Yes, good old Guy Fawkes. And he stars in that film, Fantastic Mr. Fox. Thatcher loved doing Penny for the Guy as a kid. My pitch was outside the local club. Used to make a killing at closing time. What does the Fawkes say? Fuck's sake. Fawkes' sake. I'll do it now. Little Picker said, name was actually Guido Fawkes. Yeah, exactly. The rest is historical inaccuracy. Sorry, Fawkes then. Yes, Guido Fawkes. Nah, Guido Fawkes. Yeah, but I think a lot of people don't know that. But that mask that Anonymous wear and V for Vendetta wears, it's actually that's Guy Fawkes mask. That the camera will focus on the picture and not the fucking reflection of itself. That's going the bend. It's focusing on the fucking reflection of itself. That was Fredo firework. So I remember he got in trouble. He wouldn't give them a penny for the guy. I did give them 20p for the suit. I've never actually done penny for the guy, but I know about it. Well, I might have as a kid at school, but I never went around with a guy in a pushchair asking for a penny for a guy and all that. Lord Flash, there's Guy Fawkes masks are licensed by Warner Brothers. So when they buy them, they're for their political reasons to make a point. They're feeding one corporate there. So against, yeah, that's actually hilarious, isn't it, Lord Flash? I love shit like that. Yeah. So fucking backwards, don't even realise. Alex Saints, how the fuck could you even get a dozen barrels of pure gunpowder? Man must have known a lot of people. 83 air guns had guys got a plane in York, about where he used to live. Zed said V for Vendetta was a great film. It actually is, isn't it? That is a fucking brilliant film. Yeah, if you've never seen that, I would massively highly recommend that. Yeah, I think that's actually brilliant, isn't it, Zed? North Africa, Hugo Weaving nailed that character. Yeah, brilliant. That's such a brilliant film. I'd highly recommend that. Carl said, can't remember doing trick or treat, but remember putting rockets up drain pipes on mischievous nights. Catman said, Star Wars or Star Trek, which do you like more? Does that answer your question? Just happened to be next to me because I'm going to watch him soon. I don't mind a bit of Star Trek, but yeah, Star Wars is actually good. Fun with Guns. How you doing, mate? Yeah, Natalie Portman. That's it. Got a bit of cleavage on the back there. If I can focus in on it. I'm gonna have to go off any minute now because I'm an hour back. Fuck! About an hour later when I was gonna do. Funny thing is, tactical. I when I first said it, I thought because obviously that picture is quite small. I looked at it and I thought that looks like a bit of cleavage there. When I held it close up, I thought, oh, I've said the wrong word there. Wouldn't really call that cleavage, but I like Natalie Portman though. Hey, I might get it out of the case to the cleavage. I'll have to see if I've got any better ones for next time. I've seen bigger cream eggs. Right, I better go off. Because I've got a couple of things I need to do. Yeah. So I'll be on tomorrow. Thank you for the people who sent me links. I'll sort those out tonight. Yeah, she was in the Professional. Yeah, not the Professional, Leon. Yeah, I like Leon. I did one of my film clubs on Leon. So it's Leon on my channel. So yeah. I got fucking hiccups. Cheers for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. I'll be on tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be back on StreamYard so I can play little clips on that. Next weekend I'm not going to be on at all. Yeah, so be prepared for that. And then the week after should be Halloween anyway, shouldn't it? So you'll get a treat next week. So I'll be on tomorrow. The week after I won't be on at all. But the next week I'll be on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right. Yeah, Luke Bass needs to make John Wick with Grown Up Natalie. Yeah, exactly. Right, yeah. Cheers for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll be on StreamYard tomorrow. Yeah, that's quite good. It woke me up a bit. No, lads, I got to go. Got a couple of things to do, Mike. Mike already typing in Paul up a dress before screen finished. I bet there probably is some bloody. I bet there is Natalie Portman sort of face swap porn or something. Wouldn't surprise me. Or some kind of weird animated thing. See you later, everyone. Good night. I've got to go. I'll keep fucking about otherwise. Good night. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Normal time, 9:30.